Hello and welcome to week 2 of mnst 8101, Music of the Sea. So I will just go over the content under the week 2 folder. Click on week 2 under learning modules. The first page you will see says week 2 overview. Click on that. And it says reading PDF from Shanties from the Seven Seas, pages 1 to 33 by Stan Hugel. And then it says discussion thread, 16 posts plus 5 comments, minimum of 20 words per post. Again, pithy, but substantive. You'll hear me say that all course long. Audio links, which is again a link actually to the same collection that we were using last week. There's much more to check out there, so we'll go back to it. And then there's something below that says abstract and short essay. Okay, the next page under the week 2 folder says discussion board research questions from Shanties from the Seven Seas Hugel. So you click on that. And it says here, below find 48 discussion questions from Hugel's Shanties from the Seven Seas. For our discussion thread this week, each student answers 16 discussion questions as separate threads, i.e. post 1 to post 16, all the way through. Your posts can be pithy or involved again, but must be at least a couple sentences. Students are required to comment on at least 5 posts and demonstrate familiarity with the reading by commenting on a variety of posts. So you put up your own posts, and then your responses are to 5 of others that sort of show the breadth of that you've done the reading. So perhaps you would respond to a couple from the middle of the text, a couple from the end, if your own posts are from the beginning, as an example. Below that, it says questions assigned by student. Benton, 1 to 16. Lefka, 17 to 32. Sanderlin, 33 to 48. And then here's the list of questions. And there's a number in parentheses behind at the end of each question, which refers essentially to the page that it comes from. So as with most of these readings that have questions connected to them, the questions are essentially chronological. So you'll find the answer to the first question more or less at the beginning of the reading, the answer to the last question more or less at the end. Okay, so that takes you down to the bottom of all those questions. Again, allocated 16 per student. And again, they're short, just quick answers that just show that you've done the reading. The next page under the week 2 folder, or the next thing you will see, says discussion thread week 2. Which is where you actually put your posts and your responses just like you did in week 1. I have my little welcome to week, in this case, week 2 discussion thread sort of reminder there as to how to mark your posts, and then we're off to the races. Below that is the other sort of work for the week, and then it is a page that says audio links. And it's essentially using the same Smithsonian recordings that we used last week. Again, they're foundational. There's lots in them. We could frankly spend an entire semester on that one recording. We won't, but we could. Below it says, again, the link to classic maritime music, Smithsonian Folkways recording. Same thing, YouTube playlist. You just copy and paste. Playlist will come up. Below that, same thing. You copy and paste a link to the album liner notes for background information on what you're hearing. Below audio links page, the next and final page under the week 2 folder is a short essay. Just like week 1, although in this case we're going to focus more specifically on one rather than on comparing and contrasting 2 different shanties. It says this week, pick one shanty from the classic maritime music playlist and compare it with another version of the same shanty you find through your own research. So not 2 shanties, but 2 versions of one shanty. Your essay should address the musical and lyric content of each version of the shanty you've chosen. Again, there's the link to a sort of a glossary of basic musical terminology. So in this case, some sort of leading questions for you, if you will. Some specific questions to address in your writing. Read musical content as to whether the melody is, for instance, is conjunct or disjunct. So you might look at that and say, gosh, as the first music class I've taken, I'm doing a maritime studies graduate program. What on earth does conjunct and disjunct melody refer to? So that's where that glossary, any glossary, the one I posted here, but really any basic glossary musical terminology will quickly elucidate for you. So you figure out what conjunct or disjunct means. You listen then back again a couple times to the shanty you've chosen, and you try and figure out, sounds like mostly that melody is A or B, right? Similarly, how's the form of the piece organized? Is it verse or chorus? Is it call and response? Some other way? Is the rhythm metered or unmetered? Gosh, what does metered or unmetered mean? Again, that glossary will tell you. Whatever musical definition source you find will tell you this stuff. It's very, very elementary stuff that we need to be able to talk about even in a cursory way. So issues of what's going on with the tempo, i.e. how fast or slow it is, what's going on dynamically with the volume of the way the shanty is sung, etc. Are they constant? Do they fluctuate? And then some specific questions. Read the lyric content, the shanty's history, its purpose, who sang it more or less, when did they sing it, where did they sing it. And then the parameters here, again, by the end of the week, short essay with works cited submitted as Word attachments via internal message, i.e. don't send me an external email with it. We'll do all our communicating via the Blackboard email. Okay, and it can be a copy. You can sort of click that a copy will also go to our external email, but always use the Blackboard email function on the messages. It says on the left on the column of options on the left of every Blackboard page. The second chunk says discussions, email, external, messages, internal. Use internal messages. Okay, so that's it for week 2. Good luck, and any questions, as always, please email me or comments, whatever, and let me know. Good. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.